Greetings once again, space exploring heroes. Duuz-Diz-Din back with more Eden Zero. In the last episode, Homer was shown the secret weapon of the Eden Zero, code 3173 Ethereon. However, it needed to remain a secret, and, well, Homer was not able to go any further because she can't keep a secret for Jack. Meanwhile, while Rebecca was splish-splash taking a bath, he ended up passing out and having a vision of the future, encountering an older and more grizzled Shiki in a world where Happy no longer exists, and she and Shiki were in the middle of a battlefield. Was this simply a dream, or a vision of events yet to come? Meanwhile, Shiki got fed up with the belly of gore trying to follow them, so he, Wise, Homer, and Pino decided to invade, only to find an expansive city therein. And while Wise had no problem with taking the whole place out, Shiki felt apprehensive about the idea of attacking a place with unsuspecting citizens, as dubious as they may be. And who should they encounter in their search? This universe's version of Saber, who had grown up in a different time and to be a different man, with even Pino recognizing that this Saber seemed to be completely different through and through. Any further conversation is interrupted when Draken Joe puts an announcement throughout the Belly of Gore, directed towards Shiki and the crew of Eden, saying that he knows they have boarded his ship, but in turn, he has had his people, namely Maria Slime, Diego, and Seth. What will Shiki do now that he knows his ship and his friends are being held hostage? Join me as I find out, won't you? Ooh. Honestly, it's the animation of this opening that's really the sick part. And I cannot get over Witch's little leotard there. Just, my god. Element 4. Alright. Hostages. I thought we could kill them. We could kill them. We cut off the connection between the ship and those rats. They won't know what's happening inside this ship. Oh, here comes the defensive system. A gun turret. Seth. Ooh, that quick draw. Fast as always. Do they think they can stop us with an automatic rifle? I want to shoot a moving target once in a while. Cable systems. Diego strong. Diego's power can rip apart any machinery. Oh, I see. Yes, we can't turn our back with just a basic level of defense. A crew member is here to welcome us. Seth. Ooh, haha, deflected. Disturbing our connection. Trespassing and sabotage. We will not tolerate it any longer. Shield of Ether. What a beautiful android. As which, the Shield of Edens, I'll remove these intruders. Oh, she's ready to throw down. Release the Ether limiter. Oh, battle dress requit. The witch be alright by herself? I think it'll buy us some time. By time? Really, Hermie? I'll go as backup. Happy. Alright, calm down. Hermit, recover the communication line. Don't tell me. Is she planning to fight against us? Hilarious. Oh, her battle dress. Salt Witch Online. It's cool seeing this in color. Oh. What? My gun froze. Ice Ether. Yeah, baby. He sure is a witch. Yeah, witch, huh? Oh, stretchy. She sure does love doing the splits. Please do not damage our ship any further. The Demon King, a witch? What's next? Is there a princess too? Oh, B? I'm not referring to you. If anything, it'd be Rebecca. What kind of power is witch using? It's magic. Magic? To be precise, it's ether. But witch can use ether like magic. Oh, you're in my way. There, ether. Yep, the ether element change. Yep, master of the elements. She's the avatar. It's electricity. Shocking. And lightning ether. No body. No way. She's really changing elements. People call her, oof, sexy. The steel sorceress. And that's hot. Yeah, she took them down, all of them. The crew of this ship is my family. If anyone or anything threatens them, ooh, damn. I'll show no mercy. That's a good enough witch. As for them, I'll collect them. It's torture time. Oh god. Starting to kind of question who's the hero and who's the villain. The connection is recovered. Shiki, can you hear me? You got rid of the enemies here, so don't worry. Alright, they did it. But how? I'll tell you they used Moscow's hidden power. No. Time of recording, I know what Moscow's hidden power is. No. Oof. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. There's no time for explanations. Will you return somehow? We know that they're hostile towards us. We'll get the reason for the prisoners. To the contrary, things might get worse if you guys stay there. No, we settled this. We won't let the guys who attacked our ship get away. Yeah, we thought you'd say that. Yeah, that's your captain. Not bad. Things will get chaotic in the sky once I release them. Bracket Special Forces, Element 4. Yep, here come them boys. And the other 3 are his personal vanguard. But the Element 4, they're his enforcers. I'll be honest, everyone except the big guy, I always remember their name. The big guy is the one who leaves the smallest impression, just because he creeps me out the most. Out of all of them, he's the one I want to remember the least. Like, it's not that he's not an impactful character. I just don't like remembering this dude. I'll update you on our situation for now. There were 3 intruders, but Witch took care of them all. Amazing. That Witch can fight? She's at the same level as Master. Of course she's strong. Does she use magic? Does she? 2 of them were androids, and they destructed themselves. We apprehended one of them. Sister will question her. Yeah. And there's one more problem. The air around this hole is thin like paper. How did they do this? The armor of Eden Zero made a special material called garnanium. Huh. That doesn't get referenced as often, so I'm like, oh, forgot about that. A regular weapon won't even be able to scratch it. Oh, Connor! It might have been caused by the beam loaded into their ship. Mr. Connor, you are still here? Call me Captain. It seems like this is a beam weapon with the power to utilize ether gear. In other words, someone supplied this ship with the power of ether gear. Yeah, ether gear that can turn armor into paper? That's not all. I think that's the first... Is that the first time we've heard that you can load your ether gear into a weapon and then have it fired off? That becomes a lot more common to a certain degree later down the line. The shield has been torn off too. What kind of power is that? Oh, very interesting one. I'm predicting that this power belongs to Drac and Joe. Be careful. Turn the ship's armor into paper. Oh god, flutter. What's the matter, Master? I mean, all things considered, yeah, he might be able to do that to Pino. Either way, there's only one thing for us to do. Make out? Yeah, take down Drac and Joe, who is targeting our ship. Yo, what up? It's your boy, Drac and Joe. Citizens of Beliogore. I'll give you all some good news. I will disclose the faces of our intruders, oh god. That's right, wanted. And that's literally from the loading dock. Yeah, I'm realizing the language in this series, which I never actually thought about, the letters are upside down and kind of inverted to a certain degree. That's weird. I mean, that's actually a very simple way of creating your own language. Like, the more prominent letters are like all in English and they're typical, but the finer text is like upside down and inverted. Catch them alive. Whoever catches them alive will have their debts canceled. Find them with all you've got. Are you serious? He'll cancel our debt? Debt cancellation. Hey. Jesus, everybody here in debt? God, considering my student loans, I'd fit in real well there. Hey, look, it's them. It's them. Yep. What should we do, Master? Don't tell me there. Let's run for now. Yep. Let's run to a secluded area. Book it. Yeah. There they are. Debt cancellation. Beat them up and capture them. Everyone here has debts. Yep. What you gotta do, Saber? Wise, Mr. CEO. If you're going to use the Element 4, was it really necessary to get the citizens involved? Oh, shut up. This is just for entertainment. I'm always taking high interest rates for them. I have to reward them sometimes. This is what made Drac and Joe one of the more interesting villains of the whole entire series. He just has a certain kind of panache, flair, you know? I mean, he can be a brutal guy, but I don't know, there's just something deeply interesting about him that's always kind of been there. He kind of makes me think of like Doflamingo from One Piece. Not quite of the same caliber, especially in terms of the backstory, but the way he runs things. As long as we have the Element 4, the citizens won't have time to shine. All creation is made of 4 major elements. Fire, water, wind, and earth. That is the origin and truth of alchemy. They're a part of me. Show them our power. Eden Zero. Rebecca. Eden Zero. Why? No, even seeing it upside down, the words are all gibberish. They look like it says something, but no, not really. I remember this location. Things are always given such a different vibe once you see them in color, with certain atmospheres and all that. You somehow threw them off our trail. But now that everyone here knows our faces, you have to take down every single one of them. Yeah, good luck with that. No, that's not good. I guess we have no choice. We'll have to use that. It's a disguise app that I developed. I just utilized Eden Zero's dress factory tech. Of course. He just wanted an excuse to look like this again. Is there something we should know about you, Wise? I mean, I get it. You love sexy ladies, but, I mean, your insistence on looking like a sexy lady, there's something in the, effect of, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but, I mean, whenever you're ready-wise, I feel like transitioning would, not be the hardest thing in this universe. Let me disguise you guys, too. I'm a human. You slacked off with mine. And, of course, what's up with my outfit? How can I walk around town like this? Remember those dancers at the club? I think you'll blend in just fine. First of all, what's the point if you're not going to disguise my face? I guess so. I'll choose my own disguise. Oh, man, that's a hell of a disguise. And also, kinda, you increase your bust size too? Or is it just the brassiere? No one will recognize me like this. Wow, my lady, but you stand out. Pino. I will admit, it's not that much of a spoiler, but she doesn't have as many moments like this as we go further down the line. And they're not as prominent and as overt as this. Like the moment in Digitalis and then this, sometimes forget about it. It's still there, but it doesn't kind of pull at my heartstrings like this moment. Let's go, Pino. Okay. Go where? Where else? To where Drac and Joe is. Head on attack? According to Intel, he's a money lender, right? We'll go there pretending to borrow money. How much money do you want? Enough to compensate for the damage you caused to our ship. That's the plan. Pino over here being the cutest thing. Will it be that easy? How long are you going to be doing that, Pino? But I'm so happy that I'm a human. This app only changes the appearance. It won't last long. But look, let her enjoy it. I'm so happy for you, Pino. Yes, I'm crying. It's weird because, like, it should only change her appearance, and yet it altered everything, including her size. Like, it was one thing in the digital world, but, like, he's physically touching Pino's shoulder. Oh boy, you shed tears in front of me, didn't you? Here comes that boy. I always loved this entrance. Tears are a weakness. Anyone who cries in front of me will never stand up again. Came out of the water. Who are you? Yeah. Liquefied. Shiki, master. You bastard, what did he do to Shiki? Even if you disguise yourselves, you can't hide the ether running through your body. Master turned into water. What's going on? I'm from Draken's Special Force Element 4. I'm Laguna, the spirit of water. Laguna! One of the few men to really justifiably rock high heels. I'll make all of you cry. Master, Pino, don't cry. Shiki's still alive. But, like it says, Shiki's ether, he's okay. Homer's boobies just, bam! I've always had an attraction to, like, the shoulder kind of bust combo thing. I don't know, just, you must not cry. Nope, you cried. And liquefy. Pino, I told you already. Anyone who cries in front of me will never stand up again. What is this? You become water if you cry? Is this ether gear? Bring Shiki Pino back, you makeup bastard, and you're a cross-dressing bastard. it's not really cross-dressing, but at the same time it kinda is. There's a reason for this. Yeah, I'd be able to get them back. We take this guy down. Take me down? Me? I told you. I'm from Draken's Special Forces, Element 4. I'm one of the 4 great spirits that sources the Dark Alchemist. I'm part of Draken. I don't remember if there was a meaning to them saying they're part of Draken. I don't remember if that had a greater meaning or that was just something they were saying. I don't really understand. But you're just going on and on about your powers. But now we know your trick. Magimek. You just can't cry, right? You know, humans don't cry that easily. Yeah, he has other ways of making you cry. I'll bring out Arsenal and make you cry instead. Just do it, man. Yep. You bastard. What's with those high heels? It's called a stiletto. And guess what? You're crying. What? I know I should be shocked and horrified. I was in the moment. I was. When I first read this, I was just like, what the hell? But why? It's like, dude, just put on the suit already, you dum-dum. That wouldn't have happened if you had your suit on. Oh, man. Only one more left. I'll make you wet in no time. What? Phrasing. That sounds really bad. But, unfortunately, I have already cried a few years worth of tears. Your technique won't work on me. Oh, looking badass. A sword ether gear, huh? You're the last one, so I guess I can make you cry by hurting you. I forget he can do that sometimes, using my ether gear. Tears lover. Water sword. Yeah. Ooh, impressive swordsmanship. A long time ago, my friend and I made a promise to become the best swordsman in the universe. We were supposed to have a duel and praise each other. But before we were able to fill that promise, he fell ill and died. Now tell me, are you trying to make me cry with that story? You got me. For a second, I'm just like, wait, that's not your backstory. I had to remember, it's like, oh right, he's trying to manipulate her. Laguna has so much personality. One of my favorite characters, I will say. How despicable. Oh look, there's 1 million glee on the ground. Won't shed tears of happiness. I won't cry of sympathy either. She's a tough nut to crack. You think I'm that easy to take down? Oh man, I'm getting bored. Oh, yeah, the yawn effect. Damn. The fact that he just knew, just ran the gauntlet, but it's just like, yawn. Like, what are you doing? Yawn. Like, and there it is. Yawns are infectious, and it applies pressure to the glands that produce tears. Yep. Not all the time, but that was close. Oh, it really the end now. An onion. This is an odor onion. When I crush this, it will expel delio sulfide. That will make you shed tears. How despicable. Yep. And just like that, took them all down. It was both silly and intense all at the same time. God, I remember being horrified by all this though too. Just like, oh my god, he took them all down. Laguna's no joke. Oh, simple. I got rid of all of them. As I was told to bring them alive if possible. I'm missing one person. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, I feel bad for Homer. I was able to see all of your gimmicks. You bastard, I turned you into water. You cried. No, it seemed like I cried and turned into water. Yeah, and when I saw your shoes, I knew you'd use that to step on me. Yep, the app. Use the face mode on my disguise app to change my expression. I actually forgot about this. I'm like, I actually don't remember how they got out of this. But it's like, as soon as I saw Wise standing over to the side, it's just like, oh right, he used his Magimac on his phone. We saw it. That was actually kind of cool. I shed fake tears by tapping on the crying button, and then I promptly disguised myself into water. I saw how you got Shiki and Pino, so I was able to put on a realistic performance. In short, in order to pretend that you got me, I modified this app in real time. That's my power. That's impossible. Ether Gear, Machina Maker. I'll transform me into a weapon. Yeah, I should know suit up. Yeah, there's no crowd to welcome the hero's entrance. It's so sad I could cry. I love that. Oh, have I seen the ending? I gotta say, I actually forgot that this was a thing. I actually have gaps in my memories about how some of the matchups go. It should be they take on them, they take on them. Yeah, and then, okay, I'm kind of understanding why. Oh yeah, I guess Wise would have to be the one to take on Laguna, considering everything I know for how things go down. Okay, yeah. Ooh, this ending is very artistic. Very simple too. But the song is like really good. But Fetish. Oh, I get what this is in reference to. It's not a bad idea. I get what you're going for here. Very simple. Very metatextual. Man, that ending had a lot of meaning to it, which kind of threw me off because I'm used to the Eden Zero opening and the endings being kind of like in your face about what they're trying to do. But this one was very artistic, had a lot of hidden meaning behind it, but it was also simplistic. You know, you didn't have to do too much with it, which really smart, all things considered. I kind of liked it. Man, I really, see, I remember distinctly Laguna turning everyone into water, but I forgot about Wise pulling that trick. Like, I remember it now having seen it, but it's just like, oh right, that is what happened. Because I couldn't quite remember how they got out of it. Because I know something that happens later, and I'm just like, does that connect into this? No, it couldn't be because all this other stuff has to happen in between. So they had to have gotten out of it somehow, and here we go. I will admit though, Laguna just always one of those characters that really sticks with you. Like when you have a character who has a really personality-driven introduction, is one of those characters you hope to see again and again and again and again. And Laguna is one of those characters. He could be menacing, but he could also be silly. It just love it. And the addition of the high heels, just such an interesting little detail. Well, the stilettos. But I get so used to Wise kind of playing the clown or the fool or whatever, that sometimes I forget that he can, like, really throw down and be very clever. But maybe that's the point. It kind of helps to really build up those moments of him really coming through and being all suave and stuff. Kind of like Sanji to a certain degree in One Piece, although they are very different people at their core. Like, at a cursory glance, there's similarities, but the deeper you go, the bigger the differences when it comes to their characters, their backstories, just a whole bunch of stuff. But this is the start of one of my favorite arcs that also is one of the most heartbreaking arcs for me too. Like, this and the next arc. Actually, every arc kind of has like a very heartbreaking element from here on out. Like, Mashima really ran the gauntlet of emotions when it came to a lot of elements in Eden Zero. A lot of back and forth, a lot of sacrifice. Our heroes may win the day, but there's always a price to pay to a certain degree. And even the most ass-pull wins. There is a degree of sacrifice every time. Something is always lost. But you'll just have to wait and find out. I hope you'll continue watching with me, but thank you for watching this episode. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.